By the way, we are in my current craft room, my current bullet journal room right now, but we're in the process of converting this to my daughter's bedroom and we're moving her out of her nursery. And then I will have my own craft room that isn't just filled with like junk, because like behind here, all you can see is like my bullet journal supplies, which are a mess, yes, but you should literally see the rest of the room. Like some people have junk drawers, we have junk rooms. What up, witches? Hi guys, it's Kim. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. I make new bullet journal videos every Wednesday, and sometimes, you know, other videos, Swifty videos, whatnot, you know. I like to have fun. But I'm really excited about this one. Obviously, by the title, the whole what up witches statement, this like awesomely adorable shirt, and maybe some of my jewelry might have hinted you in that this is going to be a very witchcrafty, spellbinding, enchanting, magical, and any other adjectives to describe like witchery kind of theme this month. So I am so excited about it. I've been wanting to do this one for a while. I've always loved witches. Like even since I was a little girl, I was a witch for like 6 years in a row, and I don't know what it is, but I've always just been fascinated by the whole thing. So I thought it'd be fun to do this theme. And I really want to do a Harry Potter theme, but I just don't quite think my like skills are up there yet. So maybe this time next year I will give it a shot, but really want to get confident with my skills first because I just don't quite think I'm there yet. So let's get on into the video. I'm really excited about this one. I will be doing my cover page, quote page, a month at a glance, mood tracker, habit tracker. I do always a brain dump page, my first weekly spread in there as well. So please don't forget to stay tuned till the end of the video for my shout outs. All right, so here it is. Enjoy, witches.
All right, my little planner witchies, let's bust out the Ouija boards, the voodoo dolls, the love potions. Let's just get into the spirit of this fun witchy theme that I got going on. I had a blast with it, and I hope you guys will like watching it as much as I liked making it. So first things first, I am doing the cover. I decided to actually do illustrations on both sides, which I normally don't do. I usually just do one. And I am doing my watercolors, but I am using my Tombows and the blending palette instead. I've done this many times. I have a video coming out on all the things you can do with your Tombows. This will be in it. You just put a little swatch of the color on your blending palette and then pick it right up with a watercolor brush. It works amazing. And for some reason, whenever I think of like witches and like Halloween and witchcraft, I don't know what it is, but I think of the color purple. So I always just like think of purples, golds, blacks. I don't know, it just kind of like pops and really brings the whole Halloween witchy feel together. And as you guys know, I always like to do Taylor Swift quotes in my Bujo. So this is a quote from Blank Space, Magic, Madness, Heaven, Sin, and it's going to go right along with the quote that I'm going to put on the next page here. Now, I like to give credit where credit is due. This was actually inspired by Ginny Journal, so let me put up a picture of hers to show you. Oh yeah, obviously hers is like a million times better, but considering this is the first time I've ever even done like a watercolor crystal ball, I think it came out pretty good and I'm pretty happy with it. I had these really cool Sakura Koi pearlescent watercolors that are real glittery, and those are the ones that I used for this, and it really made it like pop and made it shimmer. And for the lettering, I am doing the same technique with the watercolors on the Tombow blending kit. And I just got 3 different shades of purple. I do this a lot. Start with the lightest shade, move on to the medium, and then end each letter with the darkest shade of purple, and then just blend them all together with your watercolor brush. I really liked the way that this lettering worked out for September, so that is why I kind of wanted to keep it going and try it again for October, and I just love it. It's a little bit more of a fancier style than I'm used to doing, and I just think it really comes out great. So, and it's going to pop even more once I outline it and do my little white embellishments, but definitely overall very happy with the cover so far. I have these really cool stickers from Sticker Guru that really honestly inspired this theme. They have a lot of witchcraft and spell books and tarot cards and all kinds of fun things. So I'm sticking a couple of those on here. I'm just kind of waiting for the crystal ball to dry mainly so I can put my quote inside of there that goes along with the other quote from the other page. So the line in the song actually goes, Nice to meet you. Where you been? I can show you incredible things. Magic, madness, heaven sent. But since it's a crystal ball, I thought it would be super cute to actually put the line, I can show you incredible things inside the crystal ball, because the crystal ball can show you incredible things, obviously. I just thought that was kind of cute and clever. It actually like inverts the lines a little bit. But honestly, if you're not like a super diehard Swiftie like me, you wouldn't even notice that. So I am very happy with that. So right now I am just using my Pigma Micron. I use the 005 this time to outline everything. Just gives it like a super thin, like crisp line. And then I go in with my white Uniball Signo and just add like little stars, dots, embellishments to really make like the lettering pop. And I am using the same white gel pen inside the crystal ball to write that quote, I can show you incredible things. And you can see it a little bit better than you can right here. It's just sort of the lighting that was going on. The sun was kind of glaring right at me, so made it a little bit hard to see. So now we are on to the month at a glance. I am doing the same lettering again, but I am only going to be writing OCT. Now this month I opted for a like full-sized calendar, which I don't normally do. I don't like to usually stick all my boxes in my calendars together. I kind of like just make them small. They're small 5x5 boxes instead of 6x6, which I did this month, and I never connect them. Like I just kind of keep them separate. That way I can do drop shadows if I want. But I wanted to make it different this month. After the I guess you could call it a incident from last month where I had that super extra busy spread that I got from just wanting to doodle so much, I kind of wanted to go a little bit more minimal. So that's why there's not going to be a whole lot on this spread. I got the idea to actually use tombstones for the days of the week, since, you know, I was just really wanting to keep it all very witchy and Halloweeny. So on the witch's hat there, it's kind of hard to see, but it actually says to do. That's where I will put all of my to-dos for the month. And then on the witch's broom, it's really hard to see, but that actually also says events. And then I will put on there all the events that I have coming up. And then on the little spell book that is underneath the broom and the hat, it has everything that is going to be coming up next month for me. And that's just the layout that I always do. I like to see everything that I have going on for this month, the events, the things that I need to do, and then just certain things that are coming up next month for me to remember. And again, like I said, I really love the purple for Halloween. I don't know why. Purple, black, and gold. I just think it's a really cool color combination, and I love it for Halloween. And I don't know, for some reason I think it just goes good together. All the little doodles from this page, I actually watercolored them with my Tombows, again using the blending palette. You just put a swatch of the color you want and then pick it up with the watercolor brush, and it really just makes the colors look nice and light and subtle. And I really like that. Like I wanted to use certain watercolors on certain things. Like I really wanted to use the pearlescent, like glittery ones in the crystal ball, but for the most part I really like using these Tombows. And I'm just using a serif font. I'm going to be using it for pretty much almost everything this month. And if you don't know what that is, it just means that there are like little brackets at the end of the lines on each letters. Kind of just gives it like a, I don't know, like a look like they're the letters that would go on a tombstone or something. Just like very Halloweeny, which is why I chose to go with that. Alright, so now we are on to my mood tracker and habit tracker, and I have slowed it down a little bit for you because, like I said, it's Kimperfect Plans and not Perfect Plans, and it just wouldn't be me if there wasn't something that I screwed up, right? So I want you to take notice of all the little potion bottles that I have here, because in a split second I am going to stop recording and then it's going to not start recording again, and you're going to miss me outlining all of those, and there was just no way that I could redo it. I just sort of lost the footage, and it is what it is. So I just kind of slowed this down so you can really sort of see and appreciate all the different bottles. There are 31 different bottles for all the different days of the month, and I just shaped them all differently and then drew like a little bit of liquid inside of it, and then that way each day of the month I will just color that in for whatever day or however mood that I'm feeling. And I picked, you know, the colors that I feel like potions would be, like bright green or purple or blue, stuff like that. So as you can see now, everything's magically outlined just like that. Poof, it's magic. Haha, we are doing magic theme, like I said. Alright, so now I'm just doing the quick key at the bottom. This was also inspired by a Pinterest picture, so I will also put that up. So yeah, as you can see, they are very similar. So like I said, when I use someone else's idea, I like to give credit where credit's due. So anybody that I have used for my inspiration in this video, I have listed and linked their Instagram down in the description below. All right, so now we are on to the habit tracker, and I'm proud to say that I actually came up with this one all on my very own. So I thought it would be cool to make, because every habit tracker is always the same for me. I just do the same design. I don't write the numbers in. I just do the same little design and color in the boxes. So I really wanted to do something fun for October. So I'm actually going to be making them each look like little Ouija boards. I've been using this Tombow Fudenosuke like hard tip calligraphy brush for a few of my setups now, and I'm really loving it actually, because I like the way that you can get darker lines when you want them. The harder you push, the darker the lines you can get, the thicker the lines you can get. You just have a lot of control with these type of pens, and I really enjoy using them during my monthly setups, weekly setups, whatever. I've just been using the heck out of that pen. So now we are into the fun little Ouija boards. Now, if you are not familiar with Ouija boards, the way that it works, or the way that they look, is they sort of have like little black clouds in the left and right hand corners of the top and bottom, and there's a moon on the left, and then there's like a crescent moon on the right. And all the different Ouija boards vary for what's on the bottom, so I sort of just put little stars. But one thing that is always constant with them is that they have the word goodbye at the bottom, and that they have yes and no at the top, and then your numbers, of course. So I have all the different numbers for the days of the month, yes and no at the top, and then goodbye at the bottom, just like your original Ouija board. I thought that was pretty cool. I even tried to do the numbers in the cool lettering style like on the Ouija board, but it's a little bit difficult after you've done so many of them. So some of them came out pretty good, some of them didn't, but I'm overall really happy with it. Okay, so this one's a little bit different. We are onto my brain dump page now, but I really wanted to do another quote because I have a lot of Taylor Swift quotes about magic, and this one is, "Can you feel this magic in the air?" And I love that quote, one of my favorite quotes by her. And a one-page brain dump page just isn't really enough for me, so I figured I'm going to do a 2-page one. But when I have a 2-page one and it's just 2 complete pages, then it's like too much room. So instead, what I'm going to do is a nice cute little quote in the middle, and then sort of just do all my little anything I want to remember around it. Now somehow I accidentally deleted me using my little watercolor brush to just pick up the Tombow colors and sort of just do that little outline around the quote, just to kind of know where I can write and where I can't. And then at the top I wrote brain brew, because I just despise the word brain dump for some reason. So I thought brain brew was kind of cute, since we're brewing things up because we're witching it up this month. So I really like that. I am very happy with that brain dump page. Definitely never have done one like that, and I am very happy with it. Now we're on to my weekly. This is probably my most favorite weekly spread I've ever done in my life. And this one was absolutely inspired by this picture right here. Let me put it up for you. So I don't actually want to even attempt to mispronounce the name of the person who created that. So like I said, I just listed and linked anybody that inspired me in my description below. But I really liked the way that they did that and made the little bubbles sort of represent the different days of the week. I just picked a little bit of a brighter color scheme. And I really like the way it came out. I love these watercolors. They have, I think, 4 fluorescents, 4 metallic, and then the rest are all pearlescent colors. And I don't know, whenever I think of like witch brew, I think of like that bright green, like that bright green potion-y color, or purples and fun colors like that. So these are all just super fun colors, and I used a super fancy little calligraphy font that I never use, which I also think made it really pop well. And the whole thing just came out great. I did not have any issues. Like, I had a couple issues with my recording, as you guys can see, like just by things getting deleted and whatnot, but other than that, I had no issues with actually anything that I created for once. I am just completely pleased with everything, and that just never happens to me, so I am so happy. I hope you guys like it as much as me. So now we're going to do a quick flip through of it all. Cover page, the month at a glance, my mood tracker and my habit tracker. This is a quote page / brain brew page, not brain dump. And then my first weekly spread. And that's it.
Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. It means the world to me. I know these videos get kind of long, so thank you to anybody that stuck it through till the end. And now we're at my favorite part of each video, which is the time for the shoutouts. I am not going to be doing an Instagram shout out this video just because I have not really been on Instagram a whole lot. I think I maybe posted once in the whole month of September, so I just haven't really been on to see who has been liking and commenting, and I haven't really been posting a lot myself, so I'm going to be getting all back to my old normal self now that things are winding down and life's getting normal again. And let's do the shout outs. So like I said, just one shout out, and it's going to be my YouTube shout out, and this is going to be the user with the name Home with Feisty. I will put her little handle up here on the screen, and then I will also link her down in the description below. She does bullet journal videos. She does the cool like Happy Nietzsche thing, like mini Happy Nietzsche. I've seen like some devotional journaling in there. A lot of cool stuff. Like definitely something you want to check out if you're into bullet journal videos for sure. I would go run on over to hers after this and subscribe. And I gotta thank you for all your sweet comments. You have been commenting on my videos for months, and it just means a lot to me. It just reminds me that like there are people actually out there watching because I really do put my heart and soul into this, guys. I really do. So to get comments, even if it's just one or two or just nice things, like it really makes my day, and it makes it all feel worth it to me, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Whether I have 200 subscribers right now or, you know, 2,000 or 2 million one day, who knows? That'll probably never happen, but it's just, it feels good to hear the compliments. So thank you guys so much. You're amazing. Home with Feisty. Go subscribe to her. You rock. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Be active. Like videos, make comments, just so I can see you, and then you may get a shout out in next week's video. And I will be doing my Instagram and YouTube shout outs, both of them, starting next Wednesday. So, God, that was a mouthful. And did you guys notice that Kimperfect Plans is finally actually Kimperfect Plans? I was actually able to change my YouTube name and not just my Instagram name, because you have to wait 90 days to change your name. So I'm officially Kimperfect Plans now. Yay! Alright, now I have a lot of stuff to go over this video apparently, so I'm going to shut up and thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell icon so you never miss a video, and follow me on Instagram at Kimperfect Plans. And I will see you guys on Wednesday. I'm just really excited about my next video. What's it going to be? You already know. I already told you, by the way. Love you guys. Bye.